So this is the predictors of the quality of life in patients with atopic dermatitis. So the article begins by stating that quality of life is a term that includes all factors that influence the life of a person, while health-related quality of life focuses on the areas which affect health. In results, quality of life can only be measured by recording partial areas of life like psychological, physical, and social. The article highlights that atopic dermatitis, or eczema, definitely impacts quality of life, and you can use various questionnaires to reliably record the quality of life of these patients that have it. The factors that influence quality of life are predictors, and they increase the understanding of the term quality of life. Um, and the article gives multiple examples of predictors of quality of life of people with diseases like cancer and so on. The article states that predictor studies had not been published on the quality of life with skin diseases, of people with skin diseases, like atopic dermatitis. And so the purpose of the study was to investigate these predictors of quality of life in patients with atopic dermatitis, with the assumption that coping and condition of the skin would influence the quality of life. Methods. Um, the Dermatology Life Quality Index was used as the dependent variable because it's been accepted around the world and translated around the world. Over 200 patients with atopic dermatitis were entered into the study. The majority were women, and the age range was 17 to 75 years old. The scoring of atopic dermatitis the scoring of atopic dermatitis index was used to record the extent and severity of the skin changes. Questionnaires such as the Dermatology Quality of Life Index and two different questionnaires on coping with skin disease were used. There were the statistical methods were documenting of data using a computer program by Windows, and the results. Uh, significant there was a significant relationship between the Dermatology Life Quality Index score and the scales of social anxieties like itching, helplessness, and a depressive mood. There were also significant relationships between Dermatology Life Quality Index and the score of coping with disease. So, social anxieties, expectations of rejection, and avoidance were all important mechanisms of coping with the visible skin-like issues. In result, were impairments of social interactions, stress reactions, limitations in everyday activities, and difficulties in interpersonal relationships. A high level of social anxieties then has a negative influence on the quality of life of these individuals. And so the article states that in order to help this problem, therapeutic measures should be taken to boost confidence and also to improve self-control, to avoid the visible skin problems that a lot of patients feel uncomfortable with. And